You ever just play the Strongest Battlegrounds and just get beat up all the time and all that? Like this.
Well, fear not, for I, the J, will present to you the beginner's guide to the Strongest Battlegrounds. The Strongest Battlegrounds is a unique fighting game due to its implementation of a never to be seen before combat system which includes basic M1 strings as well as skills that can be interwoven with each other, creating a very flexible and fun fighting system. Before I continue this guide, I'd like to clarify that this guide is for absolute beginners who just joined and wants to get better. If you want to get better, go find another guide. And yeah, with that said, let's get on with the guide. Hello, this is live Jason talking from OBS to Roblox. And now, I will teach you about the chapter 1, which is M1s. You get 4 clicks until the string ends, 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Little delay before you can attack again. There is 3 variants of this, one being the first one being the normal one, the other one being an uppercut, and the last one being a down slam. Now with the down slam, you could delay it for a bit, or delay it even longer. But yeah, this is what it looks like with the dummy. Now if you're wondering how to do those moves, for the uppercut, you just have to hold space during the whole M1 period, and the down slam is just jump and then delay the last hit of your M1s, and that's how you do it. That's the M1. Now, how would you use this in a battle sort of thing? The M1s are mainly used, by the way, mostly used, I guess, for combo extenders. And what I mean by that, 1, 2, 3, shove, I guess dash forward, 1, 2, 3, uppercut. Notice how there's only 3 hits. That's probably the golden rule of this game. 3 hits before you do another combo, a skill. 1, 2, 3, consecutive punch. I guess, you know, that one always rips out a 4th, but 1, 2, 3, shove, go forward, 1, 2, 3, and then whip out another skill. You get my point. It's a combo extender. The golden rule is 3 hits, because, you know, obviously the 4th one, you know, just throws him out. Unless you want to do something like this. But I doubt you guys are, like, too, like, noob at, at this game and, like, just want to get good. But yeah, that is the M1 section. We are gonna move it on for the dash section of this game. Next on the list is dashing. Now, dashing is a bit confusing for most people, especially those who played Blox Fruit, you know, the continuous dashing and all that. Dashing is a mechanic which can be used evasively and offensively. Now, to explain this, I will first dash. By pressing Q, basically, your character will launch 5 tiles forward. Yeah. And by side dashing, which is just pressing a strafe button while pressing Q, strafe being A and D by the way, you will be able to dash to either strafe directions, left or right, depending on, you know, whatever your character is on. But besides that, you could also backflip. Now that is also an evasive move. Something to note about dashing is that both strafes have shared cooldowns, obviously, and the front dashes and backflips are basically shared as well. So side strafes are 3 seconds, if I'm correct, and the front dash is 5 seconds. And so, what is the use of dashing? You may ask. The front dash having a special interaction, being that you throw a little punch out forward. Now, its main use is to catch someone off guard. That is also the same with side dashing and then hitting someone in the back. Now, why would you use that? Well, basically, if I haven't explained already, hitting someone flinches them a bit, and hitting them with a front dash actually flinches them as well. Now, obviously, you would use this if they're pretty far away. Let's say at this distance, they're probably like running side to side, and you want to catch them. You just want to stop them in their tracks, beat them up. So you'd use a front dash. That would catch them off guard. Then you could do 1, 2, 3, and then whatever move you want to use after that. You want to cook them. Maybe combos, so you just go and maybe shoot them out of the stratosphere or something. But that is the main use of a front dash. But now, how do you use a side dash? You might be wondering, how are they going towards you, but also going towards you again? Like after you dash away, they do another one of these. Now, a side dash is actually freely controllable. Just like a front dash, you could turn and basically just wiggle your way to an enemy, like so. This is also the same for side dashes. Side dashes are controllable, so are front dashes, as well as backflips, but you get the point. Now, in this game, I'll spoil a bit of blocking, but in this game, there's a block system. Press F, you will block. Basically, to sum it all up, the front side of your character has a block hitbox. This doesn't. When an enemy's blocking, a front dash won't cut it. The attack goes through, but nothing happens, and they could just counter back at you. You get the point. How would you go to the back? Now, first and foremost, what people think is just loop around the back. Now, that could work, but what if you want something more instantaneous? What if you can't hit someone's back? What if you want it more controlled? This is where the side dash comes in. Because the side dash, even though it's at most 3 tiles, the side dash, I mean 2 actually, if you didn't. Okay, no, it's 3 tiles. The side dash can get you to the back more quicker, and you can throw a punch anytime. This is me clicking and side dashing. See that? That is me clicking and side dashing. And I could click at any point of the dash to whip out an attack. Now, this is what they do to you if you've been playing the game. This is what they do to you if you've been blocking. Like, oh, how are they hitting me? I'm blocked. Well, they're probably hitting you in the back. And you know how lag works, delay and all that. You might not even know. It might not even look like they're hitting you from the back, but they are. Pause. But yeah, just a little spoiler from blocks. But yeah, that's the main use of a side dash. I hope you know how to use it. And if you're cool, you can jump during a dash, by the way. You can also do that for side dashing. But yeah. Oh, and another thing. If you remember from the last chapter, you could actually pair the dash with a down slam. This is often used by high-level players because, they know when to, how to direct the dash to an enemy so that it perfectly lands on top of them. Do note that an enemy will be going around you. You both will be dashing around, hitting people, and yada yada yada, so on and so forth. So, if you think if you think you got the balls, go for it. Go for a ranged down slam. Last and most important, blocking. Blocking in the Strongest Battlegrounds is the most important mechanic, as it is your only line of defense other than character-specific reversals and parries. Blocking in this game is very simple, yet the most important feature due to the many types of attacks you negate. So to understand blocking, it's actually pretty easy. You just have to visualize a square around your character, and that square is split into the front side and the back side, obviously corresponding to your character and where he's facing. As you can see here, the front side negates all attack, while the back side is pretty much vulnerable. As you can see demonstrated here, I flinch, and that is a free combo. Here it is on my POV to get a more understanding on where the front and back hitboxes is when you are engaging. But then how would you use this against the people going to your backside and getting a free combo off of you? Well, it's simple. Just follow the attack. As demonstrated here, I block multiple attacks because I just either predict or just follow. If you have a really good Wi-Fi, you could just follow it, but you know, it's more advisable to actually predict where the attack will land. Quick little side note, by the way, not all attacks are blockable. Some of them will go through your block, and please take the time to educate yourself on character specific moves because it will help you in the long run in terms of blocking. Now for the bonus chapter, distance and spacing, the only thing I gotta tell you is that you just gotta watch out how close you are to your opponent. You don't know how fast they can whip out a front dash, how quick they can side dash you, and I'm gonna give you homework. Try and find spacing being applied to this fight. Just try and find like spacing and how I and my friend use it against each other. And once you see that, you understand spacing now. That's pretty much all I can say. Thank you guys for watching this guide. I'm sorry it took so long for me to upload. I am a master procrastinator, and yeah, enjoy this fight, guys.